Let's all put our tinfoil hats on for a minute. This is all for educational purposes only.
Educational.
People do not judge us. But apparently there was a big ass ship that just veered off course for some weird reason, right? I mean, everybody's talking about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think we should start with.
I ain't gonna lie.
What happened?
Okay, so there was a. It's not a tugboat. It's a. Hold on, because I'm no
Freightliner. It's a Freightliner. It's carrying
Cargo.
What are those? Crates or whatever. Train crates. What are they called? Cargo ships. Cargo. Whatever. Fuck off.
That's what I said. I said cargo. I literally said cargo.
What are they called?
Cargo
containers.
ship.
Container ship. Yeah.
I guess.
That's what I'm looking for.
Wrong C.
So, welcome back to the shit show. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
We're just going to restart. Right?
Anywho. No, but yeah, so in Baltimore, this fucking freight liner was taking off and fucking, I can't explain it without getting weird for already.
Okay.
But it was taking off and it was trying to go under the bridge and it ended up hitting the pillar of the bridge and knocking the fucking whole bridge down. It huffed and puffed and blew the whole bridge down. And yeah, just like out the blue. But here's what's weird to me. Like, I thought this was weird off the bat that they had a whole video of the shit.
Yeah.
Of the whole shit.
Yeah.
Who and then I was like, okay, maybe it's like surveillance video, right? So I'm trying not to be tinfoil hat. I'm trying to be like, oh, this was an accident. This is, because you're hearing everything, all this stupid bullshit. So then I see a TikTok video of a dude sitting on, like, I guess on the side of the lake or river or whatever the fuck it is, and he's recording the whole fucking shit before it happened.
Just so happened. But, I mean, they say that these ships, when they take off, it takes them a while to, like, it takes them a while, like, to, get momentum going to get going. So you would think if it's going to veer off course, it's going to take time. It's just, I don't know. It's not going to just go, and then just take a sharp right.
Let's see how bad it was.
And they haven't talked about it. A ship this big, when it's leaving a harbor that's this close to those two pillars on that bridge, it had two pillars, right?
Yeah.
One on each side. Normally, because even in our harbor down here, whenever a container ship is leaving, there's a tugboat on each side of the ship.
Okay.
That tugboat is tied with mooring lines to bollards on the forecastle of the ship.
Lines.
The reason the tugboats are there are to control the ship in that tight space when it's leaving the harbor, because the ship doesn't have any control to turn.
The ship doesn't have any control itself to turn. It takes a long time for the ship to turn, like miles or a mile. And so that's why you see the ships in the harbor getting pulled off into the wherever the fuck they're going, you know what I mean, past the bridge or whatever, because typically there's like a bridge there, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then, they get pulled out to wherever they're going to take off to. At night, I would expect that shit to be like double, triple. You know what I mean? Like safety shit. And obviously there's nothing there. Go ahead.
It can't turn. It's too big.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you turn the wheel all the way. It ain't going nowhere because that thing's already moving. It takes a mile and a half to make a turn for a ship that big. So when you see it making the turn in the video, that's momentum.
So it was
it's not under its own power, and nobody's making it turn. That's just the momentum of the weight of that kind of ship with the amount of tonnage that it weighs by itself, and then it's got all the cargo. That's the weight of the ship making it make.
All right, let's be clear. This guy sounds like he didn't graduate 3rd grade. He has a vocabulary of like a, you know what I mean?
But he
seems like he doesn't speak English very well. He probably just came across the border.
He's trying, brother.
I'm not saying that there's not smart people outside of the United States, but I'm just saying there's not smart people outside of the United States.
To be fair, though, English is the
jokes.
hardest language in the world.
Yeah.
You know?
But he was apparently
I don't know how, but
a chef on for the Navy or something. So like he knows about ships.
Yeah. You sound like a chef or a stowaway. Hey, Juan, go cook me a burrito, homie.
But like, I don't know. It's more
racist?
of a no, because you're Mexican.
So it's not racist if you like.
If it's your own
If
race,
you say
how
racist
is it racist?
shit about your own race, is not racist.
No,
That's racist.
how?
If I called you a spick beaner wetback right now, that's racist.
No, that's
prejudice.
It's for a different word. That's a different word.
What is it?
I don't know.
Self-hate.
I couldn't tell you. I can admit that I can't tell you the word it's called. It's not racist.
Google it.
Ruckus. It's called ruckus. No.
Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah, it's called Uncle Ruckus.
Uncle Ruckus syndrome. I hate you niggas.
Nah, but I like.
Look at that good white family over there.
It couldn't be.
It's internalized racism.
Internalized. See, it's still racist though. Still racist. That's why I asked my black homie yesterday at work. I was like, "Is it racist when you're like black people are racist against you?" And he was like, "Yeah." Yeah. I was like, "Racism is fucking retarded." Everybody's racist against everyone. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, go ahead.
I guess that's just America.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say that, like, is it a conspiracy or is it just like a gone wrong situation?
And that's what I thought. But enter another video where they're showing points where it's like having little explosions at the points where it's breaking. But me still not trying to put my tinfoil hat on. This is what I said. I said it's a bridge, right? Has to have electricity for lights. Yeah. So wherever it's breaking, probably the electricity is like sparking something and doing like a little explosion. And that's that.
The wire snapped or something. Okay.
But I don't want to drive over any bridges anymore, bro, because it's like, look how easy that whole fell.
That's what I said. What if somebody was like, yo, let's take some flicks on this bridge. You look pretty nice. And then they're like, look at this boat. This is pretty nice. Having a boat in the background.
Oh, that's what they said, too. They're supposed to, like when they come, they're supposed to honk the horn when they come close to the bridge.
Bro,
because it's safety. Yeah.
I believe they were asleep and they woke up to see.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. They woke up and like,
we're going to be in trouble.
Yes. Yes, bro.
Fuck, I'm going to lose my job. Nigga, I just got promoted to this shit.
Yep, we're swimming away.
I just got this goddamn promotion. Hey, act like we ain't here. Jump off the side. You know?
That's what I'm saying, bro. They had to been asleep. There's no way.
There's like 6 people on that shit or something like that, and then they're not found.
What you think? As soon as they crashed, they just
it's like abandoned ship.
I wouldn't stick around.
Abandoned ship. So yeah, I'm still trying to, not have my tinfoil hat on, and it just keeps popping up. I'm like, this is crazy. And they're talking about how that bridge is like a major bridge for import export shit.
Of course it is.
And that it's gonna stop like farm equipment from coming into the Midwest or whatever, to be able to, do those lands or whatever.
All kinds of agriculture.
Yeah. And so it's gonna fuck up like the food supply chain and a bunch of shit. And I'm like, there's other like tractors and shit we can get from everywhere else. So
all across America or North America,
But then another video pops up where they're talking about, and all this is allegedly, because I haven't seen any like super hard facts about the shit, right? But allegedly the like how airplanes have the black box, that shit has a black box as well. Well, during that like hour time period, it stopped recording, like location and all that other shit, like audio, video, all that shit. Stop recording.
The most important 2 minutes are missing.
Okay, yeah, that's what I just said within an hour, but yeah, like in that time frame, it just so happened to not be recording. Now they said it could have been because the electricity went out.
No,
But they have a backup electricity supply to the shit, so it'll still always record.
and it wasn't damaged.
Right.
It was fully intact. The ship didn't sink or anything.
Invisalign.
Yeah.
How's
So
it feel?
yeah, there wasn't anything wrong with it. But correction, there were 22 members aboard the ship,
Oh shit.
not 6. So
Okay.
just correction.
Those
So
were the
22 people
refugees.
fell asleep. And then, see, one of them was like, I got this. Y'all can go to sleep because we were working hard all week. Just go to sleep. And they were like, got you, Bobby.
The number 6 comes from the road construction crews that were on the bridge. That's probably where you heard the number 6.
6? I didn't say. Oh, got you.
You said 6, yeah. But they were the road construction crew.
Bro, this is like a highway and shit. Like, how many cars fell off of that hoe? That shit look fake. Like, I seen this video too on YouTube on a short yesterday. There's this guy that makes these fucking videos, like, I guess for movies or his home movie or whatever, his movies that he makes or whatever. But he has like little model shits. And he builds up the scene, like, say, okay, in the scene there was like a plane that had crash landed in the forest and it had trees and shit all knocked over and like, you know what I mean? It looked all cool, and then he CGI shit into the shit, but he like zooms in real close so it looks like it's an actual.
Yeah, like probably your favorite scenes that you like in movies, or
right.
like playing cars, like toy cars and stuff like that. Like I remember seeing like one that was like a landslide, and they had like a toy like truck, and then they just rolled it down. And they had it on fire or something. Can't really remember the whole video, but I remember parts of it, and they did the same thing like that.
Yeah, and that shit, I was like, that's crazy because the way it fell, it looked just fake, bro. You know what I'm saying? There was an ex-Navy SEAL on there, on TikTok talking about it on his live, and he was saying that that he's done a lot of like diving and shit, like by bridges or under bridges or whatever the fuck. And he says that there's like millions of pounds, I guess, of concrete that support these fucking pillars and bridges and shit. He was like, so I don't even think if a ship that big that ran into it would be able to do that type of damage.
Well,
but who's to say all bridges are like that though?
Yeah.
Some of them could be older than others, could be weaker. Guy, you know? The seaman, yeah. No.
Yeah, so there's a lot of conspiracy bullshit out there, you know. Like I don't know what's real, what's fake, but apparently homeboy was the captain of the ship was from Ukraine.
Mm-hmm. And the ship belonged to what did I say? Danish. It was a Danish boat.
Was it? Where's Danish?
On the other side of the ocean.
Where's Dana?
Dana?
Where is it?
He's running UFC right now. Like he's not worried about a cargo ship going like into a bridge. He's worried about the enemy.
Oh, it's Denmark?
Denmark. You're Danish.
The Denmark people are Danish?
Yes.
That doesn't even make sense.
Denmark, Danish.
People from America are American, right? And if you're from Denmark, you're Danish. Like, that's a whole... If you're from China, you're Chinese, right? Why do they have, like, a different weird...
Some things were just not thought through, and they just needed a label on it because...
What are we going to call ourselves?
Because imagine having a map that, like, only had a few names on it. And then there's, like, countries that are, like, humongous on the map that have no name.
It was probably like the guy that made up Denmark, and his name was Dana, and I'm gonna be Dana, but all y'all niggas are gonna be Danish.
Y'all are my people.
Ish. I run this shit.
Y'all are me-ish.
Okay, so
Want to
so y'all
be.
know, for educational purposes.
Oh,
Here's Denmark
Get
There's
your
Germany.
education.
and Switzerland. Just so
Oh,
you can.
I'm Switzerland. Is that next to anywhere by Ukraine though? Like, no, there's no correlation there.
I mean, it's not next door.
All right. I was trying to connect the dots. We're tinfoil in here. You know what I mean?
I would need that extra zoomed out because I'm not good with like the map.
Oh, I just went to the eye doctor today, and boy, I could see through walls and shit.
I can see clearly.
That's so cap.
Not cap.
What was your vision?
Perfect.
Perfect.
With them on.
So he's like a -5, -10.
No, I'm like fucked up in this eye and very fucked up in this eye.
So like a 5 and a -25.
What do you say? I'm like nearsighted in one eye, and then I have astigmatism in the other eye, and so like I see like double vision out of one eye, and then I can only see close out of the other eye.
Probably all of them contacts you didn't save and they just
No.
rolled in the back of your eye.
No, your grandmother
Oh,
is the reason why I have these eyes. Inherited.
so does that mean I get it?
Maybe.
No, I don't want that.
I think it develops, I'm sure.
So here's how far.
Brother.
Here's Denmark.
I'm gonna have to close
Here's
one eye
Ukraine.
and then
That's why I be with the phone like this.
So here's Denmark and here's Ukraine.
one eye, Willie.
Is
You
it
gotta
close?
Go through
Oh.
Germany,
Oh,
Poland,
gotcha.
like
Yeah, there's not really any.
Yeah.
But you hear that they're trying to connect. Russia is saying that the attack in Moscow was from America and Ukraine. You hear that?
no. Interesting.
Yeah.
I did hear again.
I don't know because I don't speak Russian, but that's what the news is saying.
Again, I'm wearing my tinfoil hat.
Could be
over
fake.
here.